What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 2024 quarter one update for the WellBuilt Cities ecosystem. I'm going to begin by sharing a little bit about things that have been going on kind of as an ecosystem, as a collective. You'll hear me talk a lot about everything we do is an excuse for relationships. Relationships are extremely important. For any collective, for any ecosystem, relationships are central. And so that's why we define like a lot of we talk about the work that we do, whether it's the bike shop or a garden or a literal table. We talk about it. Everything we're doing is setting tables because it's around the table. We gather, and that's where we build relationships. We build them in the garden, we build them on our bikes, we build them like wherever we find ourselves. But technically what that's called is social infrastructure. So social infrastructure is about places and spaces that enable community to create social connections. And so as you read about and learn about social infrastructure, you might hear a lot about like libraries, parks, coffee shops, pubs, things like that. These are important spaces, and we have realized the goals of Flying Tiger Cafe, which is where I am right now, and some of his goals for setting tables to bring community together, engage in relationship. And so because of this aligned goal, we've partnered with Roberto, another relationship that we're building with Flying Tiger Cafe. We're at the one in Ybor City. And we've partnered where we are setting tables with kind of the evolution of the 813 Collective. We're doing some things on a regular basis, tables that we're setting. So here, every third Thursday, from 6 to 8 p.m., we're doing what we're calling the Fireside Chat series. So you're actually going to hear from Monica here a little bit in this report. But Monica was our kind of inaugural guest for the Fireside Chat. It was absolutely incredible. Also, on the second and fourth Wednesday morning from 8 to 10 a.m., there's a group of us meeting here. We're calling it Collab Coffee. Really, it's a time to just caffeinate, share ideas, learn to what each other got going on, support each other, collaborate a little bit. And then on the first Saturday of every month, not here, but up in the university area, Harvest Oak Park, we are doing the Conscious Party. Some of you remember we have done for like almost 16 years now, but it's been down for a little while since COVID, and we are relaunching it. We're super excited about that. And so that'll be the first Saturday of every month from 7 to 9 p.m. Really hope you'll come out, bring a plate, bring a friend, bring a phone. Hope you'll come out to all of these things and join us and kind of join this evolving community collective kind of ecosystem. And then beyond just the local here, we've been working to build relationships with others around the country that are building ecosystems, that are trying to have impact, that are seeing their work as city builders. And so one example is a group called Build Cities, which is actually leveraging like tech, mostly in the blockchain space, to build kind of network state city. And so Build Cities is a group that we've partnered with. I actually just went out to Eat Denver and spent time, kind of joined them at one of their hackathons. And it's just amazing to find these people with such common ethos and goals in this other space, in like the tech space. And then kind of in the faith conversation, there's these guys with Brave Cities that we're working with that are setting tables to bring folks together as a what they're calling a kingdom ecosystem, just to kind of see kingdom ethos kind of built. They've been close partners with us. They actually have a book that just recently came out called Brave Cities. So Hugh Alter and Taylor McCall were the authors of that. And then I've also been connecting with them over a year every week for what we're calling Brave Agents. So that's a podcast that we're putting out. And you can find it wherever you listen to podcasts. But a lot of the content, you want to get a feel for what we're talking about in the book. It's been more of a faith explicit conversation around this kind of work. And we've been super excited, whether in the tech space and the faith space, to find others out there kind of charting the same coordinates to bring community together and to build unity. All right, so that's a lot of stuff, but there's a lot more to hear. So let's make the rounds and hear from the other voices kind of throughout our local work here in town.
Welcome to your 2024 quarter one update. This quarter, we served 3,500 neighbors for a total of approximately 60,000 pounds of food. So I would say that we're starting our quarter off very strong. I've gotten lots of really great feedback from not only the neighbors that we have been serving, but also from all the volunteers that come out and help me at the mobile markets and our indoor market as well. Our markets have been notably growing. I've definitely noticed an uptick in the number of people who are coming to our markets or who are expressing interest in coming to our markets. And as a result of that, we have implemented a handful of new line management techniques to ensure that we are serving as many people as we can serve, as fairly as we can serve them. Two notable line management techniques or updates that we have implemented is that we're requiring it at several of our markets now, 1 basket per person. So I went out and purchased a set of grocery store baskets, and we're asking each adult that goes through the line to take no more than what they can fit in one grocery store sized basket. Another technique that we've implemented as a nod to honoring our elders is that we are allowing people who are 70 years or older to go through the line first at a couple of my outdoor markets whose lines have just gotten really, really long. The months are getting warmer, it's getting sunnier outside, and so in response to that, we just want to make sure that we're honoring our elders and helping them not stay outside for longer than they need to be outside. We're very excited to implement a new line management technique to our Monday night market, which is the only one that takes place indoors. It's very, very popular, and we are simply unable to serve all of the people who are expressing interest in that market as we can. The new line management technique for that market is going to be a registration system. We've never done a registration system before. Of course, historically, we have simply offered the market to anybody who walks up. They're not required to give us anything. They don't even have to give us their name if they don't want to. This one is a little bit different since we will be requiring registration from now on. Part of the registration process involves providing proof of a zip code to us. We have a catchment area that's hyper-local to the church. The catchment area is, I believe, 4 zip codes, and they're all immediately around the church. And we're doing this so that we can ensure that we are serving our very immediate, very local neighbors on the Monday night market. Once people get registered, we will have an automated text message system that sends out reminders and lets them know which Monday night is theirs coming up. Ideally, they will have 2 Monday nights a month that they'll be able to shop. It may be 1 Monday night a month, depending on how many people register. So we're just waiting a couple of months to see how many people we get registered before we make a final decision on that. And that is it for your Q1 2024 update.
Hi everybody, welcome to WellBuilt Bike's first quarter update of the year. We have got a couple of additions here to the shop. Well-Fed Community has a section now in the front of the shop for their Food RX. We've gotten a lot of attention from the mall shoppers and the customers. Good communication opening up, talking about what the needs of the community are and how this is going to meet one of them. Our other addition is Emma. Emma is our USF student who came into us as a customer first, then a volunteer, and now we have hired her as a part-time employee. Been a huge helpful addition here to the shop. She's got mechanical skills, she's got computer skills, she's great personality. Bonus with Emma is that she is fluent in American Sign Language, so we have several hearing impaired customers who come in that she helps communicate all of their needs, and it's been, in the past, it's been very difficult to get some of that communication down and get a bike repaired for them. So that's a huge help to us. We've had our usual order of business, 24 Bikers. We've had over $1,400 in sliding scale repairs this year. So far this year. We also have a decline in our bike donations, which is a little worrisome because I'm running out of men's bikes specifically for my Bikers. I've got a waiting list of 9. I've got 2 mountain bikes. I do have beach cruisers. I don't like to give those beach cruisers because they're not ideal for their needs and the amount of mileage that they use these bikes for. So if anyone has any resources available, knows anybody with a mountain bike for men sitting in their garage they don't use, please send them our way. The other thing that's a little bit concerning for us, well, it's actually more than a little bit concerning, is we're going to lose our warehouse space. As you know, University Mall is under a lot of construction. The building that houses our warehouse is going to come down, and we have a lot of bikes and bikes that we build to put on the floor in that space that we need to find housing for. If anyone has any ideas or thoughts or donations regarding on any of this, we appreciate all of it. Donations can be made to the WellBuilt Bikes website. If you have any thoughts on this, we don't know if we're going to be using storage unit, if it's going to be storage containers. We need something. We need these bikes close and we need a big space for them. So anything you can help with there would be much appreciated. And aside from that, everybody here is grateful to be helping the community still. We appreciate the opportunity to do that, and we will see you all in 3 months.
Hi everyone, we have exciting news about Well-Fed Community this quarter. First, we're thrilled to announce that we launched the food pharmacy in partnership with Feeding Tampa Bay, located here at WellBuilt Bikes. The aim of these initiatives is to provide healthy, nutritious, and fresh food options for the patients from Tampa Family Health Center that are diagnosed with diabetes, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, or any other diet-related illness. Second, our month cooking classes for adults at Harvest Hope continue to delight our participants with a recent focus on New Orleans and Columbia cuisine. Our classes are not only about learning how to make a new recipe, but how can we make that recipe healthier and to honor the diversity of culture in the community that we work in. In addition to the cooking classes, we are still working in partnership with the Dream Center at our Ybor Street Garden, where we host weekly Cooking with 5 Senses program for kids. This program, the kids learn the entire cycle of a plant, from seeding to planting, growing, harvesting, composting, as well as hands-on gardening, which helps to inspire their young minds. In this quarter, we are also able to complete our first phase of our food sovereignty research funded by the USDA and in partnership with USF. The goal of this project was to determine the best practices in implementing programming that advance independence of individuals in their food system. You can check our toolkit setting tables for community food sovereignty at www.foodsovereigntytoolkit.com or www.explore.foodsovereigntytoolkit.com. And finally, we are very excited to announce our partnership with 813 Hood Garden for our Well-Fed Community Food Ambassador Program and Food and Gardening Club. To tell more about it, what it is, and how it works, I will pass it to Dee.
Hey guys, I'm Dee with 813 Hood Garden, and I am honored to be here in partnership with Well-Fed as we kick off the 2024 Food Ambassador Program. We have, so far this quarter, we have enrolled 10 participants that will be taking home food barrels. So they'll have their own front yard barrel gardens where they will learn alongside us how to grow their own food as well as prepare it, and we'll be having fun and building community along the way. We've already had one very successful community dinner, and we will also continue in the next quarter with our workshops.
My name is Monica Petrella, and I work for Hillsborough County Extension, which is a department of the local Hillsborough County government in partnership with the University of Florida UF-IFAS Extension. We have been incredibly proud to work with WellBuilt cities, and specifically Well-Fed, on our Homegrown Hillsboro project. And so Homegrown Hillsboro is a brand new network for community groups, organizations, government agencies, teachers, neighborhood community organizers, anybody that wants to get involved in the food system to work together and collaborate in order to better understand some of our common goals and strategies to accomplish a more resilient and robust local food system. And so working with Well-Fed has enabled us to have a really robust and successful ambassador program in which we have been training new leaders in our community to ultimately take on this work and keep expanding it throughout the county. And so we've been really happy to work with Well-Fed last year, where we had 3 program ambassadors go through the program and meet new people, bring people into the network, and ultimately hear from them and their concerns. And then this year, we're really proud to work with Well-Fed as we continue to expand that program We have 6 brand new ambassadors who are continuing to strengthen our network, study different resources, and see how we can ultimately implement the food system of our dreams. So our work would not be possible without the work of well-fed and well-built cities, and it's just an incredible delight to be able to work alongside them.
All right, guys, there you have it. Isn't it awesome just kind of hearing from everyone around the ecosystem? I love getting to do these updates and hearing from everybody, kind of getting it all together. If you would like to contribute to this work, we'd love to invite you to do that. So wellbuilt.city, donate button. Please do join as a monthly supporter if you can. We're trying to build kind of this active, engaged citizenship in city building for this WellBuilt city vision that we're stewarding. That's it. So until next time, love y'all. Be good.